Hello, I'm Jamie Shifley and you are at home with the dietitian. Today we are actually outside in the yard, and one of the things I want to begin showing you is some of the things that we grow in our yard. And one of my favorite things that I've been growing for the past few years are garlic scapes, or garlic. And today I want to show you how I'm harvesting the scapes from the garlic. So garlic is super easy to grow. You actually plant the bulbs in the fall, and you just leave them over the winter, and then they're ready in the summer. So they're a bulb, so you plant the single garlic bulb, and then you leave it over the winter, and then harvest. And there's a couple parts of the plants that you can use. Obviously the garlic itself, but what I'm going to show you today is garlic scapes, which are super cool. They are they grow out of the plant. You'll see in a second here. They kind of are like the consistency of asparagus, but with a garlicky flavor. So you can saute them or grill them. You can even make a pesto with them, and they're delicious and obviously really good for you. So we're going to flip the camera around here, if I can. Apparently I cannot. So we're just going to show you here. So this is the garlic. So like I said, it's been growing. I actually am growing about 5 different varieties. If you look out that way in the garden, there's a bunch of different kinds. So the scape is actually this curlicue thing here. And this, if you were to leave it, would eventually flower, and then you could grow more garlic from that. But we're gonna snip all these off today, and then I'll show you, and then we'll do a quick video later on how to cook them and how to prepare them. So it's just a fun, I actually planted these with my kids and my nieces in the fall, and it's an easy thing to grow in your garden, and especially if you have a section that you just want to kind of leave and forget all winter. Hi, Noah. Then you can do that. Okay, so I'm going to snip these, and I'll come back and show you what they look like once they've been cut. Hi, so a couple weeks ago, I filmed myself cutting scapes out of the garden. So they looked like this, and they're garlic scapes. So they are actually they're the fruit, I guess you'd say, of the garlic, the shoot of the garlic. So they shoot up right before the garlic's about to be ready to be picked. They shoot out, and they kind of have an asparagus consistency. They look like this, and we've sauteed them in the past, but this time we are making a pesto, and I hadn't tried it, so I tried it a couple weeks ago, and it was amazing. So I'm going to show you really quickly how I made it. I just used a New York Times garlic scape pesto recipe, and it's so good. You could put it on pasta. We've made grilled cheese with it, and it's just a few ingredients. So pardon our messy counter here. I did not clean for this one. So I've got my food processor. I've got the scapes washed and cut up into little pieces, and I'm doubling, so this is 2 cups, and olive oil, and this is I didn't have enough basil in the garden, so it's actually a mixture of basil and parsley. And then instead of pine nuts, most pesto uses pine nuts. It actually calls for sunflower seeds, which was great because I had that on hand. And then we're going to do the juice of a lemon and, oops, I forgot the measuring cup here, but Parmesan cheese. So I'm going to grab the measuring cup for the parm. All right, so let's get going. We are going to get the scapes going first. And you're actually supposed to pulse. We just pulse here, and then I'm going to scrape down in a second. sure we don't miss anybody. Woo! So the scapes they definitely have a garlicky flavor and smell. And garlic has so many health benefits, mainly anti-cancer benefits. But also there's antibacterial effects in garlic. There's a lot of very fascinating research on garlic. Also for digestive health, there's benefits. Okay. So next we're gonna get in our olive oil. Again, this is the regular recipe calls for a half cup. This is a pesto. All right, next we're gonna do our sunflower seeds. And it calls for unsalted sunflower seeds. I only had salted, so I'm just gonna not go nuts with the salt that I added. Oh, I didn't lock the door. That must have been added. Hey, buddy. That's for the recipe, so hold on.
I know, but I just want to put them back together.
Oh, I think that's a mismatch.
I put them back together.
So
Put it back together for you. I want to see my mom and I is going to lick.
Oh, cool.
I'm going to lick.
Okay, well, that's blending up really nicely. A little salt, pepper, and then here. Okay,
Can I drop this pasta?
we are going to do our,
Can I drop this in the pasta?
no, not in there. All right, and then let's go ahead and get our lemon. So it's the juice of 1 lemon. So we will do 2. And this lemon squeezer is honestly one of my favorite kitchen tools. I use it. It's eating some raw pasta. We were swimming all day, so they're hungry. So we're trying to get this on the table. And then finally we have a half cup of Parmesan. And we'll see, last time I made it with grated Parmesan. This is shredded. We're just gonna guesstimate there. Little extra cheese is okay. Be about the right consistency. And then we can add salt and pepper to taste. So there is our garlic scape pesto. So if you come across garlic scapes in the farmer's market, thank you, or I don't think you'd see them at a regular store, but maybe at a specialty store. This is what they look like, and you can make pesto or saute them. And there's other recipes out there too, but these are some of the great ways to use them. And thank you for watching At Home with the Dietitian. Be sure to like and subscribe.